Hey guys, welcome to J's
and Mark's
Bi-Weekly
Bi-Weekly Briefing.
Welcome guys, welcome.
Welcome.
We will be covering several things today, and real quick, a quick little recap. We actually started our show a few months ago while we first started quarantine. Mark is in New York, I'm in Virginia Beach, and you know, it's been a great going so far. We started off on IG Live, and we want to welcome everyone that's followed us from IG Live to here. So
yeah, that's it. Anybody that knows us, I actually met Jay in college, and we've been friends now, like, I don't even know how long, like 7 years? 8 years?
Actually, no, we met like my first year of college, which was 2010.
Look at that. 10 years,
it's
bitch.
Been a while.
10 years come and gone.
Yeah.
And so now we're bringing our lovely, crazy friendship to all of you and want all of you guys to join us. And so every 2 weeks, we're going to give you guys the rundown on, you know, pop culture, current events. And honestly, we're here for feedback too. If you guys have any ideas on segments, topics that you guys want us to cover, let us know.
Definitely. We are always open to new things to talk about because, trust us, we have a lot to say.
Plenty. And with that, let's jump right in, straight in. We're going to start with some TV and film reviews. I think everybody now, or everybody that, you know, is a pop culture aficionado has already seen...
Not living under a rock.
Yeah, has already seen Black is King.
And if you haven't, go check it out. It's definitely a visual treat from Beyonce. And we are definitely going to talk about all the different things that she touches base on, such as Black culture and the fashion.
That's it. Let's jump right in with fashions, because the entire thing, start to finish, was delectable, I think.
Oh my God, yes. Especially like the way that the fashion flows through with the storylines and the locations, which were breathtaking.
Yeah. Another thing that me and Jay had spoken about previously was like, I kind of explained it away to myself, but at first I found myself being a little hater, like, oh, why is she like the director? But then there's like a million other directors running during the credit. But then we kind of came to the conclusion that, you know, she was the leader of all the minor directors. So we still give her props. Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, no, props to Beyonce. She did a great job. And, you know, it's a visual album, as they say, a visual movie album, but it was great. I think
it was great, but
here we go.
But shade alert, major shade alert. Cue the shade alert. Cue it, because myself, just like Mark, because we've already talked about this, we felt like this. At no point did any preview or trailer give us the insight that this was like the retelling of The Lion King.
Yeah, I mean that's the only semi-negative thing I can say, but it's not even to say negative. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the incorporation.
I didn't care for the quotes. I didn't need it. Like, even if she was retelling that story, I felt like I didn't need to, like...
I mean, I got it because when I watched it and knowing that it was whatever, I wasn't watching it for, like, all of the context, per se. I was just trying to fucking take everything in. It was so much amazingness, and the scenery alone, the backdrops, like the freaking waterfalls and the monuments and everything that she's...
The sky.
Jesus.
Can we talk about that sky, honey?
Hello, the water alone. I just want to like live in it. Like, it was so amazing. But then, you know, reading these articles and these kind of, you know, op-eds about, you know, people's opinions, everything has been great that I've read. But people saying like the connections between, you know, the characters and showing how like you know, which ones were Simba, which one were Nala, the evolution and all that stuff. So with that kind of background and explanation, it was definitely elevated a little more for me. I appreciated the retelling. I always like the retellings, like the different spin-offs, like, you know, how they did like Maleficent. It was like different telling of Sleeping Beauty. Like, I like that kind of thing, so props to Beyonce for doing that.
I honestly, like, I always, as I said, like, props to her. This was a visual treat. It was very beautiful. Everything from the music, how she incorporated the different African drums, how she incorporated the different hair and stuff like that. I appreciated all of that.
We need to take a minute. We need to take a minute for the hair. We need to take a minute for the hair, real quick.
Wait, hold up. I'm not done. I definitely could have done without the clothes. She could have done this whole thing, and she could have just let it be up to interpretation. I think it kind of cheapened it a little bit. I feel like it was maybe just an afterthought so that you don't lose the audience.
Yeah.
But that aside, yes, let's talk about this hair.
Yeah, okay,
honey,
girl.
the hair.
The
you have
hair.
a bitch out here wanting to get some intricate braids in that shit.
Okay.
Like,
and the whole
honey.
20 freaking feet of hair on that ladder, everything.
oh my God.
Over. And whoever had to sit there and braid that shit.
We were definitely talking about, like, how was that shit done?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
because whoever had to
like,
sit
how?
there and do that, props to them. They needed.
And how many people did it take? Or did one person do all of it?
Whoever, wherever, how many ever, props to y'all, because amazing.
Yes.
Props. And what else? I can't really say anything else amazing about it. I thought it was great. That's all. Period, point blank.
It's amazing.
Everyone check it out. We definitely recommend it.
Go check it out. Definitely. She gives you everything. She gives you class. She gives you a little biblical. She gives you a little ratchet, you know, a little much, a little extra. But it's all in good taste, and go watch it.
And that's it.
So
we're going to take a little quick break. Also, I want to mention to y'all, if y'all hear a little noise in the background, that's my fan. Y'all can notice my hair going. I just want to let y'all know because we are a little ghetto. It's our first season. So when we get some sponsors and stuff, we'll have central air.
until then, enjoy the white noise.
See you in a few.
Welcome back, guys. So
good to see
we
you
are
again.
here once again, and the new thing that we're gonna talk about is Umbrella Academy Season 2. So
Season 2. So guys, jump right in, babe.
So
let them know.
Spoiler alert! It's the end of the world again, and it's all because of this bitch Vanya. Yo, I'm gonna go in on her. Shade alert. Major shade alert. Can we just start off with saying, Ellen Page, you did a great job. But honey.
You did.
Honey.
And listen, I got my little side swoop.
And let me tell
my
you,
little
a
side
bitch
swoop.
has a forehead. Like, I'm not gonna front out here and act like I don't. Hence why I'm saying, like, girl.
Okay.
Her forehead was like...
A bitch has her Farrah Fawcett on today, okay?
I see you with the suits.
I know they struggle. I do. So that's why I'm like, Ellen Page, girl, I love you.
We love you.
But a ponytail for you is a no.
No.
It's a no, baby
then,
girl.
And then there's
baby
a scene,
girl.
there's a few scenes where she's just like going like this, and I'm like, oh my God, stop touching your fucking hair, stop pushing it back, girl.
I know.
Stop it. You're not helping. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it was not a good look for her. However,
Character-wise,
character-wise,
I was almost so over her, especially when like they got caught.
no, I was over her completely. I'm glad that she fixed herself and like learned how to control herself a little more, all that. But it was annoying with all that shit. At the end, when they're like torturing her in the FBI place and whatever, and she's like going crazy, that was the only time where I was like, all right, I get it. Because they was like legit like electrocuting this bitch. So, okay, I get you can't control your powers when you're being like tortured. But the whole shit of trying to take her girlfriend and the mentally handicapped son to the future so they'll be accepted. It was like, girl, no, you don't know what that's gonna do. And so when they caught her, I was like, good. I was actually hoping that they was gonna like just leave her ass behind, but like I said, she fixed it. So
She did. She sure.
I'm willing to forgive. I am. Who else? My boo Klaus. I love him.
Love him. And what about kind of like, I want to say he's kind of like the second focus point here. Ben's storyline.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ben. Well, in the first timeline, R.I.P. Ben, right? In the first timeline that this season is following.
R.I.P. Ben.
R.I.P. Ben, because his ghost spirit fucking disappears.
Yo,
But
I'm letting y'all know. I'm so
as
sorry
we all
you haven't
know-
watched Umbrella Academy yet, and we just ruined everything for you.
Well, listen, at this point of this episode airing, it has been 2
had
weeks
more than
since
enough time.
this shit has been out. So if you ain't watched, hello, get it together, because spoiler alert again, in the new timeline,
Honey,
Ben
and
is
he's
back,
giving
bitch.
you major,
Ben is
major
back, and his motherfucking
badass
Sparrow.
K-pop vibe with the little fringe in the front.
Okay. He said sour candy. Okay. He came out in the Lady Gaga. He said, I'm a Blackpink girl. Okay, what? But it was so cute.
Super.
Loved it. Because I was super sad when Ben died. I was like, no.
But and the suspense
No way, no.
is still ongoing over number 5's name. Like, what the hell?
Like, it's like one of those like typical like TV and whatever, like the Easter egg thing. Like, I'm sure they've like mentioned it somewhere or had it on like a paper in the background
I'm
and
gonna
some
keep it
shit,
real
and they're
with
gonna
you.
reveal it.
I don't know if I'm
in the
that
next-
interested or that invested to like go as far as going back to like season 1. I'm trying to
Even though I will say, I do fuck with number 5, especially for, again, spoiler alert, how he pressed Lila and was like, bitch, I don't trust you. And then he was like, and if I see you again, it's on site.
I say I'ma kill you. Straight
Go
up told the
number
bitch,
5.
I'ma kill you.
Okay, he said, I will murk your ass. And when he saw her, he was about
It went down.
He was about it. For sure. So who else? Diego. We are not feeling Diego's little
Oh my
center part,
God.
Bob. Not for me, boo.
And let me just tell you, even his character this
I definitely
season,
liked.
oh my, can he be, like, I don't want to say pathetic, because, like, she dead as play him, used him. Maybe she was in love with him, but she wasn't really about it.
So I wasn't as bothered by that whole like romantic storyline, because obviously he's like damaged and whatever. My whole issue was the whole like superhero thing about him having to save
I was over that.
JFK, and it was like, no shade if there was a possibility to know what it would be like when JFK didn't die, great, but like their whole premise of the show is like butterfly effect type shit, like we can't do anything crazy here because then whatever. And that's why we know that when they come back to this 2019, everything is different, because they were all in the 60s in different years, living up lives and
Fucking
changing
shit
the
up.
pattern of history. So, boom, bam, boom, because now it's no longer the Umbrella
Sparrow
Academy, it's the
Academy.
Sparrow Academy.
And I wonder if,
Okay.
what's her name, Layla? If she's gonna be a part of that, because we found out about her and her little powers.
T. I wonder if
Oh, guys, real
what's
quick,
the
by
handler
if you see us
storyline
looking
gonna
down,
be?
it's because our monitors, our computers are like down here. So Mark today is down here. That's why. We're not crazy.
That's it. That's why Jay's right here. That's why I can be like,
Hey,
you know, we making it work.
we here
teleworking.
delivering. Yeah, delivering.
Teleworking.
Getting the message to the people. But yes, the handler.
Okay.
The handlers. Can we talk about the fashion from the handler? She was serving looks, honey. And her heels
Sickening.
were like this,
Sickening.
honey, like this.
Okay, I said it before, I'll say it again. Kate Walsh, my boo, fashion icon. They need
Give
to
her her
respect
flowers,
her,
honey,
because
'cause-
even from Grey's
Yo.
Anatomy, hello, Grey's Anatomy, done. She was the bougie Addison Montgomery. Money, honey.
Spin-off.
That was old money. That was cigarette holders in the 20s, okay? Tiffany's lamps, okay? Money. We love her. And who else? Allison having a whole ass
Messy.
marriage.
Girl, you acting like you're not
girl.
from the future. You acting
Girl.
like you're gonna stay here forever. I mean, it could have happened.
Even though I'll give her some props, because you know I was hype as fuck when she served that white man his little notice at the door when he tried to press her husband, and he tried to hit him, and she said broop broop and kicked his ass. Brah, get out. Yeah, but it caused drama, but you know, I was happy for her,
But
and
I
that
was
was
kind of
definitely
over her too,
you know,
like, bitch.
a pride moment.
Just rumor them, bitch. Rumor them. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah, that whole like anti-powers thing is like super weird. And lastly, the last thing I want to say about this shit, because I want to end, even though it's kind of a bad note, is I'm not here for Luther
We
and
don't
Allison.
support that shit.
I
Brothers
don't
and
care how
sisters,
y'all
we
try
don't
to
do
spin
that.
this. I don't care that they not blood. I don't care that they not related. They was raised brother and sister. That shit is
Incestuous.
nasty.
No.
Okay, we not here for incest. Exit out, boo. But other than that, good ass
watch it.
season. They definitely ended it. They ended it on a high note, and it was bomb as fuck. Highly
And that's
recommend.
it. We will be back.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Hey.
welcome back. Welcome back.
Thanks for
So-
sticking around.
Seriously, you've done so great. We've covered so many things, and you're still here. Congrats. Round of applause.
So we're gonna jump right
Wonderful.
in to our second chance shows. So this is a category or a segment there. Jay and I we both have started a show and not finished it, or one of us did and the other one is interested. So the first one, and I know a lot of people are probably gonna bug out and be like, "Ah, how could you not?" Because it was such a phenomenon. Was Game of Thrones. Dun dun dun.
I started it. He started
I
it.
got-
I actually watched every season but the last one.
So I got to the end of season 5, and then when they killed Jon Snow, I was like, I'm over this. I kind of knew. I've never read the books or anything, but I don't know, something, being a fan of, sci-fi, supernatural, all that crap, The storyline kind of seemed obvious to me about, like, the fact that he was going to be brought back from the dead by the witch. So it kind of turned me off. And then I was like, I'll give it another chance. But then I'm the type of person that has to start from the beginning again. And then...
Oh, no.
And then...
Are you serious?
And then, because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna... I just finished watching it, like, all 5 seasons. I'm not gonna watch all that shit again. But you know what? We're in quarantine still, and I have another, like, month or so before I have to actually go back to work. So, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Definitely do it. One show that honestly, like, I heard about it and I grew up hearing about it because it was on for such a long time, but I never really took that much attention to it, was Weeds. And Mark introduced it, and I definitely was like, you know what? Maybe we'll definitely give it a second chance. Why not? You know?
So, you know, I heard things, obviously, like critics, blah, blah, everybody saying that it doesn't, they didn't love the ending or the last season or whatever the fuck. But I think...
I know. Can we just talk about Mark's hair real quick? Like, are we seeing it?
Y'all, stop.
Yeah.
Stop it. Thank you. But no, Weeds, I got to like season 3 or 4 or something like that. But it was really good. I loved it. But also, you know, side note, people say that Mary Louise Parker isn't very nice. So. But
she doesn't look very nice, so I'm not surprised.
Hey, I'm not here to judge, girl.
I have a theory about really skinny women. They aren't.
Listen.
They're hangry.
I believe it. But we are just going to leave that there. And the next show is a show that Jay is putting me on to. Because she started with it.
Yes.
So
this show is called Fuck That's Delicious. And this show has actually harbored some of my peakness and interest for natural wines. And yes, Mark, yes. We're going there.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yes. So Fuck That's Delicious is a show. Action Bronson started it with his friends. He has The Alchemist, he has Mayhem, he has Body. So it's all these guys, and they're honestly like hood ass motherfuckers. Like,
then I'm
they from
down.
the hood, legit 100, no denying that shit. But they find themselves in these like Michelin starred restaurants, and like they find themselves enjoying the finer things in life. They find themselves learning about food and wine and like some of the oldest practices in the world related to the culinary arts.
Cute.
So it's definitely a show to watch, and they're always high. So
I mean,
it's definitely one to watch when you're like,
I'll be tuning in. And then
another show that wait, hold up real quick. So Shameless.
Ooh.
On forever. I only watched up to season 5, and I think I'm gonna give it another shot.
So
it's on Netflix now.
Yeah, exactly. Shameless, I think I'm current, not the last season. I think the season they just put on, the 10th season, I have to watch that one because I believe that I'm current up until there. But I've always been a fan. I love it. I was sad that I guess the reason why I haven't watched season 10 yet is because our girl Fiona ends up leaving the show. So
spoiler alert, because a bitch didn't know that.
Oh, I thought you knew that because it was all over the news. But
I don't keep up with that shit.
I mean, because it was the whole thing. Like, side note, we're gonna get a little off track here, but there was a whole thing because Emmy Rossum was fighting for pay equity because William Macy was making more than she was, but the way that the show is shot is really centered around her character. So it was, I think, a poignant thing, and I think she had to do it, to prove a point. So good for her. But moving right along, The last show that we're gonna give a second chance to is, well, Jay is gonna give a second chance to, because I love this show and I'm making her do it. Is Schitt's Creek. Anybody that has watched this show,
I've gotten up to season 2, and it's like
I don't know.
Kind of drastic.
I think that what I think is that our girl Jay has a little bit of ADD, and when she was watching season 2, got distracted and then lost her place, and then was like, "Oh, whatever, this show is bullshit." Because I don't know anybody that has gotten, to season 2 and is like, "Boo." This show is great. This show has everything. LGBT representation, comedy for days. Our girl Alexis is hilarious. And
she has issues.
Legit. And I don't think anybody can see this show and not crack up at like Moira's whole character and just like her little weird ass accent that she has. Like, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that those are gonna be our little efforts. We're gonna try to get
homework.
This is our homework, so we're gonna get this done by the next episode. So
yeah, because I'm like, wait, hold up, not next week.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna have this together by the time we're done filming this, because we're not magicians. But for the next episode, we will have this for you. And that is all for now. We're gonna come back with our next segment is gonna be about cooking. We're gonna
try different things. We're gonna try to stay on the healthier and lighter aspect of cooking, but still tasty and easy.
Yes, I'm excited. Jay is gonna make me do a recipe that she's tried before, and we're gonna film everything for you guys and let you guys see how easy it is, and hopefully it comes out tasty and you guys love it and want to try it.
Yep, and that's it. See you soon.